It's 25 minutes after 8 o'clock, and we do have a special guest here with us this morning. Kevin Reese is in town doing a mobile.
Yes, that's right.
Are you going to build something?
Maybe.
What I do is, I'm a collaborative artist, so although I have the ability to do this all by myself, I choose not to, and I really enjoy working with young people to create works of art that they have ownership of and that they have a part of. And we are creating this marvelous installation of mobiles that are going to hang permanently in the main hallway of Crockett Elementary. What is kinetic art? What's a sculptor? Have you ever heard of a mobile? What's a model? What's a model? What is a model? What's a model? I'm working in 1/8 scale. 1/8 scale. What do you think that means? It's a hard question. They're about 1/8 scale. They're talking about 1/8 the size. You see this little guy right here? You see that? Okay. You see this little guy right here?
It's the same thing.
Exactly, it's the same thing. That's right, only bigger. I think people learn in so many different ways, and the arts are another way to teach. Not only to teach art, but to teach history, to teach, yesterday with my kids in art class, I taught math, geometry, physics, and history in the class, and it was part of what we were doing. You can see, let's do a quick measurement here. Let's just talk about circles for a minute. Close. Diameter, 1/4 inch.
2.
Bingo.
16.5.
Well, not close. Wait.
15.5.
No.
16.
16? No, wait. So, now what is a rectangle? He's 5 inches. Whoa. What's 3.5 times 8? Do this. Don't they get warm? That is friction. And it wasn't until this guy came along named Alexander Calder. He was an American artist. He was really active in 1920, and he started making art that moves. Now, you guys know how to make a circle?
No.
The distance from the center to the outside of a circle, that's called the radius. And so the kids then draw those shapes out. I cut them out. The kids are sanding the edges and making sure that they all look real good, making sure that everything's nice and smooth. And so here's what I want you to do. We've got rulers over there. It doesn't have to be a perfect shape or anything like that. I want a lot of cool triangles. I want triangles with personality. What do you want to make? Coming at you. Once all that's done, then we lay them to wires. I use 6 different kinds of steel wire, and show them that, of course. And then they get a chance to see how epoxy works. The glue I'm going to use is called epoxy. Okay, it doesn't dry really; it sets. Smell, doesn't it? Let's see. People have called it. They've said it's burnt tire, burnt popcorn, skunk. Yeah, there it is. Rock art. See. And on Tuesday, the first class flame-proofed everything. You guys are going to be flame-proofing this stuff. And then yesterday afternoon, for the first time, the kids decided we started looking at color, and the kids were actually painting these pieces with acrylic paint. Which ones are the primary colors? Raise your hand. What are the secondary colors? The question is, what? We could do like red, orange, red, orange, red, orange? Or should we do it all one color?
Orange and red. Orange and red.
Orange and red? Okay, so what should the stars be?
Blue. Yellow.
What color should we make that big circle?
So decisions are being made as you go along here.
Absolutely, absolutely. You know, Pam and I were, occasionally staying a little bit ahead, but there'd be times when I would grab a piece and I would say, oh, should this be red? I don't know, should this be red? And then the kid goes, no, let's paint it blue. I said, okay, blue it is. Grab it, grab it, grab it, grab it. Grab one. Grab it. Grab it. I want to give you a little painting lesson here. I want you to hold it kind of like you're holding onto a pencil. More like a pencil. Exactly like you're holding a pencil. I want you to do what's called licking the brush, which means you take your tongue. No, you didn't. No, you didn't.
Oh, no.
I was kidding. The hallway of this school has got lamps hanging down in between certain things, so we're going to create sort of a series of mobiles. Okay.
It's fine.
There's one rule to making a mobile. There is one rule to making a mobile. That rule is this. A mobile, get this. I want everybody to listen to this. This is important. A mobile is made from the bottom to the top. That's it. This is an extraordinary experience for these kids because not only do they get the opportunity to work on a piece of art, but they also see it then for years to come and realize a real sense of ownership and responsibility and a sense of accomplishment that the arts can bring out.
Some people may not realize that almost everything that Piney Woods Fine Arts does has some sort of an educational component.
Here's an opportunity where National Endowment for the Arts was able to do something in a community that really meant something and I think to the kids of the community and ultimately to the people of the community. How many of you sanded a piece? Raise your hands. How many of you flame-proofed a piece? How many of you painted a piece? How many of you got to actually find a balance point?
Be quiet.
Okay. Something has... We opened the door.
Yeah, we opened the door.
Oh, cool. Keep those open. Keep those open.
The amazing Kevin Reese from Washington, D.C. Thank the National Endowment for the Arts for this wonderful week, and the Texas Rural Communities Foundation. Let's give them a big round of applause.
Mr. Lake, Brian Lake here, because without him, I wouldn't be here. And the National Endowment for the Arts helped, but it was he spearheaded it, and he got us, helped to get us here. And so, Brian, thank you so much.
Kevin, thanks for coming. It's been a pleasure, and I know you're going to continue to have fun.
You bet.